The New Zealand rowing contingent blitzed it today with a gold in the single sculls for Emma Twigg, her first medal at her fourth Games. The men's 8 glittered as well, taking out the top spot, a massive turnaround for a team that qualified for the Games at the last minute. And rounding out a huge day, the women's 8 battled hard to snatch silver from China. While the rowing contingent, I believe, is on a bus right now. And let's cross live to Emma Twigg. Kia ora, Emma, how are you?
Hey guys, pretty chuffed, and the whole team's on the bus on the way home and very high spirits.
I bet. It's a wonder it can keep moving with the heavy load of silver and gold that you've got on board there.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal day, phenomenal week really. Some special performances, and we're super happy and looking forward to coming back to New Zealand to celebrate with everyone else.
Emma, we know that this has been a long, hard road to the medal podium for you. Is it everything that you imagined it would be?
Yeah, it's still sinking in for sure. There's been a lot of tears and sweat over the last few years, and there's a little bit of disbelief as I crossed the line today, but I guess it's just testament to the team that I have around me and the people that I've surrounded myself with, and yeah, it's pretty unreal.
What do you reckon got you there this time?
I tell you what, it's been a real journey. There's been some moments where I've really doubted myself, and I guess in those key moments I've kind of been swept up by my support team, and to be honest, this morning I had confidence in my abilities, and they've kind of instilled that in me, and to finish and do it for them was equally as exciting as just it being just me in the boat.
You looked so calm at the start of the race in the pictures that we were watching on TV. Where were you in your head at that point?
I guess there was a sense of calm, and that's probably the difference from other Olympic cycles. I had confidence and belief, and was going through the processes, taking some deep breaths, and just excited to be there, and I guess remembering why I was doing it and the privilege that comes with that. Just so stoked to come away with the result and have 20 years of graft turn into gold.
Obviously the strategy was to win, but did you decide that it was hammered down right from the get-go? Yeah, it definitely was the approach. I knew that I had speed from the earlier races, and I knew that if I was going to take the race I needed to do something early and really shut out the Russian sculler. So I looked down at my speed coach, and there were some decent times going through, and thought to myself, well, it's now or never. Managed to get an Olympic record at the end of the day as well, which was pretty special. Yeah, absolutely. And when you went over the line, what did you think? To be honest, it was a bit of disbelief. I was kind of looking around. I hadn't heard a buzzer, so I was confused as to whether I actually had crossed the line. And just shook my head really for 5 or 10 minutes, just kind of taking it in and just absorbing what I'd achieved. Hey, I understand it was your wedding ring tied around your neck, right? Yeah, it certainly was. You can't wear those while sculling, so it's always there with me somehow. Yeah, I saw your hand go up to it, and did you give it a wee kiss? Yeah, just a little nod to my beautiful wife at home, who really has changed my perspective on what I'm doing in sport and life, and just a special moment. That was my way of sharing with her. How so has she changed your approach to sport, do you think? I think she's just given me a different outlook on why I'm doing it, and just appreciating the day-to-day, appreciating what I do, and sharing my success and every little success that I have along the way, not just focusing solely on the end result. Emma, medal ceremony, it was pretty cool when you got the ride, you got the big lift. Yeah, it's a tradition that the men's scullers actually have started, and we've taken it upon ourselves in recent years to continue that mantle. We don't see why the men should have all the fun. Except the girls, you can lift me up, and they happily obliged. Good on you, Emma. Absolutely fantastic job today. We are really proud of you. And I think you've got Hamish Bonds standing somewhere near you. If you wouldn't mind passing the phone over to him, we'd love to have a chat. I sure do. I've just spotted him. Chase him down for us. We're standing by for Hamish. Oh, Hamish!
Hamish, how good was that? That was one out of the box, wasn't it?
Pretty unreal, to be honest. I guess we had a little bit of confidence bubbling throughout the week as we progressed through the regatta, but to pull it off today was pretty unreal.
So you guys were last chance qualifiers, right? You kind of left it to the last minute, and now you you are the champions. So this morning, were you full of confidence, or what were you thinking?
To be honest, this morning I thought there was a chance we could win, and I thought there was a chance we could come last. I was obviously hopeful, I guess over the week we just resolutely decided as a group to stick to we developed a rhythm of how we wanted to row, and we more or less decided we'll live by that and die by that, and whatever result we get is the one we deserve. And, to come down the course and I guess get into the second 1,000 and sort of peek an eye out of the boat and see that we're in front, that's an unreal feeling. And I think I knew it'd be good front runners. If we could get out in front, it would give the guys a lot of self-belief, and that's the way it panned out.
It was a delight to see you guys go over the line. There was a lot of fist pumping and some smashing of the water and, some kind of awkward hugs. I mean, how difficult is it to give a guy a hug in a skinny boat like that?
At that point, it doesn't really matter. You just, I guess, emotions take over, and, we've got a mix of young guys and some older hands in the boat, and just really proud of the maturity of the group. We've got guys 21, 22 years old who are just performed well beyond their years. Just their level-headedness throughout the week or throughout the campaign has really been outstanding.
So for you personally, right, 3 consecutive Olympics, medals at all of them, you must be running out of space in the jewellery box.
I know, they just stay in socks in a drawer.
Pardon, Hamish, what was that?
I said they usually just stay in socks in a drawer. We're not, my household's not big on public displays of metalware, so, it's funny, obviously me personally, I compete to be Olympic champion. And I guess the piece of metal is a byproduct of that. That's sort of what I aim to achieve. So it's great to get that symbol, and it'd be great to bring it back home and I guess share that feeling with the rest of the country.
So it has been a long time between drinks for New Zealand in the eights, right? Nothing for more than 45 years. I have to say there were some pretty spectacular hairdos in your boat, and we were wondering if you were channeling the 72 gold medal team from Munich.
Look, I keep it pretty simple, personally. I mean, we've got a couple of ponytails and, guys who rate their style a little bit. But, with the 72-8 is something that has been held up for us for so long as being, the pinnacle of the New Zealand rowing sporting achievement. And to get on a similar level to them is something that is... been a big mission for me, I guess, in the past 24 months since coming back to the sport from cycling. And, I was brought up in the sport, well-versed. My school rowing coach was the manager of the 72 Olympic 8 and managed the crew's Great New Zealand 8 through the 80s. So I've had a lot of the elder generation in my ear over the times. It's been the glaring omission of the success that the sport's had for the last 20 years. We've won a lot of medals internationally, Olympics and world champs, but the men's 8 has been something that we haven't been able to achieve. So to get that back up on the medal dais and gold in particular is just unreal.
Well, you're well and truly back, an absolute champion, literally, Hamish. Thank you for your time, and I think Jackie Gowler is somewhere near you, if you wouldn't mind handing the phone over.
Not right
she's disappeared.
I was talking to you as we're going through security, so I can't really, that's sort of a little bit fluid.
Are any of the women's 8 within Kui?
Not Super Tui, no, I can't see any. I can pass you back to Lewis and he can try and find one of them for you if you want.
Yeah, do. Hand them back over, and we'll put you back through to the producer and stand very by. And when you hunt down one of the women, we'll come back to you guys. Thank you so much, Hamish. All the best for the celebrations. So that was, gold medal winners, Hamish Bond, and we were speaking to Emma Twigg there. We're just trying to hunt down one of the women from the 8s team who got silver today. It was an absolutely phenomenal day on the water.